表します。今日のテーマはこれです。今日のテーマはロブスター。
For this issue's how-tos, I'm going to show you how to break up a green lobster. I had a few people ask me in the last couple of weeks. We've been trying to do this segment for a couple of weeks, but we keep eating all the lobster. So today we've saved a couple to break up. So I'm going to show you, very simply, how to break up a green lobster. Okay, first of all, what you want to do is take a nice sharp knife. And these lobster have actually just been euthanized in the freezer for half an hour. Put them out of their misery. So take the sharp knife. I'm just going to run it around inside the carapace and around and back underneath the tail. And literally we just take the tail and give it a twist one way, just back the other, and you'll feel that just loosen up and you should be able to pull the tail away from your lobster like that. Okay, so that's the tail piece. Next thing we want to do is grab the head or the carapace and the underside of the lobster and pull him apart. Like so, and you can see the legs will all come away. There's a little bit of meat in the front here that I usually just take out with a sharp knife and add to our container for later use. Nice sharp heavy knife, straight down the middle. These are the gills, so we want to take these off as well. So again, as we come down, just pull the knife away from the legs. Kind of as a sort of pushing and pulling, and we cut away the gills for the lobster. So there we have the legs and the meat attached. There's not too much meat in the rest of the head, but there is some nice meat in what we call the horns here. So sometimes you need some gloves depending on how hard they are or how tough you are. Break that up. You see this guy's not too far off actually molting, and you'll see the second shell underneath his old shell. And you can see the older shell, got some barnacles on it, means he's probably had that shell for a while. Take the knife straight down in front of the horns, like so. That's pretty much scrapped. And just take up the top part of the antenna. And there you have the horns as well, which is a nice little piece of meat. Now the final thing that I do is to help with cooking is just to split up our lobster tail, cut through the top of it. And rather than trying to cut through the shell at the bottom, I just give it a couple of pokes. If you like, just to score it, you can hear it cracking. And then again, pretty sharp, but just lean on it and break your lobster open, like so. Okay, there you have your two. Just remove the tube out of them. And there we have, that's essentially 90% of the meat out of your lobster. So have the two half of the tail, a couple of leg sections and the horn. And yeah, any way you want to roll with it. So barbecue, sweet chili, garlic, butter, beautiful. Okay, carapace at the bottom, just thumbs in, bit of strength. No strength.
What's that? You don't want to go in the pot?